What time?
I don't know. Most likely not.
I'm just asking. I ain't listen. You playing the game during a podcast as long as you respond. I don't give a damn.
No, most likely when we start. Already turn this shit
keep
off.
playing if you want to play. Take a mortal man.
Wait, we started, have we?
No, it's live, but already started.
Oh man, this meantime movies live. That's crazy.
I told you we were going live. I literally said it.
No, I might have stepped away.
If that's the case, I apologize. You ain't done on purpose out of spite or nothing like this. You know that. Stop that.
But catch me slipping, bro. That's the ideas.
Calm down, Jay.
What up, Flames? What the
You
fuck?
said you know how to do it yourself.
I'm in settings like. I need to find a screen protector.
It's fucking easy mess free.
That is what I'll be doing during this podcast.
I need to find a money protector. I'm broke.
Oh, 4 ounces?
How you broke?
Because I'm always broke.
I guess that works.
I know you save your money, Jigga. Stop playing.
I definitely don't. I have impulse control sometimes.
Oh, you got bad.
I was good at it once. Like I wouldn't just save money and not spend it. Then I just start spending. It's like fuck it. I need to get back to not spending when I don't need to.
Welcome to my podcast.
You are eating it very fast.
Welcome to the Sin Podcast.
Uh-huh.
I want to let Sin host a podcast when we
Almost
go on vacation. Sin, you want to host next week?
That's good, Jay. No.
They don't even like us. That's crazy.
Sin loves us. Stop that. Might not love you.
I play my game.
What we playing?
She ain't lying. She don't play no games.
Playing Control. I finished it though.
Unlike Jiggy?
I already got the platinum, so I did beat it before.
Jiggy a fraud.
You ain't beat it yet again, so you a fraud right now. I don't care about that old platinum. They ain't the new platinum.
Nigga, this fucking game boring, bro.
Oh, it wasn't boring that first time you played it, huh? What's going on?
It was.
It was? Oh, okay. I'm just checking.
But you played it.
I mean, it's a good game, but it has problems.
Every game has problems.
No, this game got a lot of them.
Yeah.
So you played a game you ain't like that, Jigga?
Wow.
Yes.
Shout out to Bless Jigga.
Oh man. That's actually a foul ass. You foul for that one, Hardhead. I'm actually upset.
Yeah, that's the only other person I know that do some shit like that.
Oh look, it's Jack Boo, the guru of the giddy up. But you can also call him the Pony Commissioner.
You the no game commissioner, broke that nigga, huh?
Why are you coming at our distinguished guest who came on episode 100? Why
oh wait, he not a guest no more. Nigga's fucking there. He's sitting outside the club.
Why are you so hostile to the homie?
Man, hating outside the club, nigga.
Why are you quoting Chris Brown songs?
Do you want another one? Or is that enough for you?
Hold on, Jiggy. I was gonna let you live, but if Jack slander your name from here on out for the rest of the day, I can't protect you.
Man, Jack bum. He was already talking about he was gonna send some Chicago dudes after me.
Oh, you said he gonna send Chirac soldiers after you? Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's 5:02. Let's get it popping. Welcome to Usual Suspects Podcast, episode 103, also known as Strange Times in the Land. Reason it's strange times because wild shit has been going on, like fucking spoiler. Gearbox got they didn't get bought. I think they, if I recall correctly, the title was they got merged with Embracer Group. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, we'll get into it. I'm your host as always. Y'all know what my name is. Jiggle is here, as Jack calls him. Hardhead here. Redhood will show up if his internet's back. I'm pretty sure since old boss Bezos gone ahead and said I'm gonna get the fuck out of being CEO, but I'm gonna still be around. He's either celebrating or trying to figure out a way to get rid of the new guy. And Listen, it is what it is. First topic. Roger Craig Smith, also known as Chris Redfield, is no longer the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. Coinciding with this, all the rest of the voices for the Sonic characters that are new. I don't think any of the old VAs are around. They like got rid of them, like the ones from like the early to mid 2000s. All the motherfuckers gone. Does anybody care about this?
It's Sonic ass. It's always been ass.
I gotta give Sin mod and check because that's
Yeah.
also nah, fam. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 fire.
Sonic as a series is ass.
I cannot agree with that statement.
It went on a lot longer than it should have. Kill that shit.
Nah.
Booty. Garbage.
Listen, if you say that about that, I guess I guess something I could say about a certain other Italian plumber.
It's trash mundo. A certain other what?
Italian plumber.
Oh man. Chill on.
Is he Italian?
Yes.
Man, fake Italian.
He doesn't
man,
say
speaking mad English, bro. He faking out here, bro. He frauding. Mario frauding, dog. It's crazy.
Luigi a real motherfucker.
Tell him, Jay. You tripping.
Nah. Fuck Mario.
But no, I do agree. The Sonic franchise need to just be retired because they don't know how to make good games out of it. So
yeah, Jigga.
Both of y'all.
Jigga spitting facts.
I hope y'all stub y'all toes.
Sir, I already stubbed my toe.
When? Earlier today or this week?
Early this week. Like I was sitting in my chair. That's what was crazy.
Oh, it was.
I just moved my toe into the desk, like, and it hurt. I cried.
Did you actually cry?
No, but I wanted to.
That shit hurt though. It hurt though.
Facts.
Yeah. So that happened. Emily Rogers, Square Enix, and Don't Nod have parted ways, and Deck 9 are to handle all games related to Life is Strange.
Who?
I don't know who Deck 9 is, but Don't Nod and Square Enix, they not on talking terms right. Also, funny enough, with Don't Nod, Tencent acquired 30 million euros worth of shares the company to push out self-published titles. So, Life is Strange 4, I guess? I don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, I have no idea. But anyways, Life is Strange is an overrated franchise. Yeah. That being said, I haven't played it, and I probably never will.
Jigga, didn't we just talk about this literally at the before I told you I was starting the podcast that we don't do that type of shit? Then you got it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got it.
Yeah.
PS5 and hold on. I don't need that part. AMD expects that there will be supply issues for the Xbox One. Series S. I said One X. Well, same shit. And the PS5 until the second half of 2021. To put it into context, the PS5 at launch has outsold the PS4. So think about that. For the first however much time it is, because I want to say it's when did the PS5 drop? November. What was it? PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 dropped November. The exact date. I need the exact fucking date. Wikipedia, help. November 12th. Thank God. Jeez. It came out on November 12th in the US. Let me preface that. In the US. Yes. And they have pretty much blown past the initial PS4 numbers. Problem is now, motherfuckers can't find a PS5 to say they damn life. So that's an issue. Also, and this isn't to throw shade, but do y'all know anybody with Series S?
Smooth?
I don't know anybody that's stupid, no.
Wow. I didn't. I was actually hoping for somebody to say it there because I'm even though I shit on that console, you can emulate a lot of cool games on that. So,
or you could just buy a Series X and do the same thing.
Motherfucking shut up! I'm trying to help Xbox.
No, I get what he's saying. Yeah, ain't no point having a Series S. Yeah, fucking
having a Series S is actually stupid. I'm sorry. Just spend the money and get the fucking Series.
Then you got the people who convinced themselves that they just wanted a second console, so they bought one of each. That's
okay.
even
They just stupid. They just stupid. Returnal has a new release date of April 30th, 2021. I saw gameplay. I'm fucking with it. I think a lot of people thought it was gonna be like this whole different thing, but it's basically a third person arcade game with a story, which I'm rocking with. I like the idea. Like, it just depends on how they execute, but what's the name of the studio? I'm gonna say Airhead. Housemarque. Listen, they ain't did me dirty before.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but
Oh, that
each
sounds
his own,
familiar.
bro.
Why did you say that? Why does that sound familiar?
Housemarque. What they make.
House Porky.
Housemarque.
Housemarque, Jigga.
Yeah, what they did? I did heard their name. They made something that was actually pretty good. I
They
can't
made
remember.
Resogun, Alienation, Next Machina, Matterfall, so all the shit I fuck with.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
Jack might enjoy a piece of news.
What is this?
Basically, didn't they say, "Well, you got to go back and play Resogun or one of them games?" And one of the levels has a hint towards what the new game is.
Probably.
Something dumb.
Yeah, shout out to them. I hope the game. Kamiya from Platinum Games says the fifth Platinum 4 announcement will be smaller in scale. I don't care. Jake said it's Housemarque. Hardhead Love saying shit wrong. What do you have to say to these allegations that you're saying are wrong, Hardhead?
I mean, when you see that word, it's marquee, so it's not my fault. I don't know how a stupid ass studio is pronounced. That's how they choose to pronounce it. Say that. It's not that I'm wrong.
It's like
that word is marquee.
It's kind of like Jaquez to me.
Jaquez? Is that what you just said?
I think I fucked it up, but if I said it wrong, I apologize.
I've
never been good with, hold on. The point of that is I've never been good with French names. So if I take the L on that, I'm perfectly good with French.
My man said Jaquez. That's crazy.
Listen, I know a bunch of motherfuckers in the hood named Jaquez, and I'm like, hey, motherfucker, your name Jaquez, dog. Fuck that.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm back, bro.
You ain't even go nowhere. What the fuck you mean you back?
I did.
Where you go? Beat your meat?
No, I went to fucking talk to people who won't leave me the fuck alone, bro. He asks for shit. Just like, dog, leave me alone. I'm tired.
The next Tomb Raider game will merge the classic and reboot timeline.
I'm done with Tomb Raider. Yeah.
So this is my problem with that. So somehow New Laura gonna start wearing booty shorts and a tank top. Like, what's going on here? Let's have a real conversation about
that. Oh man,
feel good?
No. I'm about because I want to get my thoughts together before I say this. When we talk about OG Tomb Raider and we talk about reboot Tomb Raider, because that's how I preface it. Let's put them apart. I believe the best Tomb Raider game that has been made has been the original one from 2013. I stand by that. Or was it 14? It's 2013, I think. I stand by that. I truly, sincerely believe that was the best Tomb Raider game I played front to back. The issue is everything that came after that game. Though it had better gameplay, Rise of the Tomb Raider was stupid. Shadow, we don't need to talk about. I never played it, so I'm not going to comment, but I looked at it and I was just like, I don't know why the fuck they. The problem with Classic Raider, everything after Legend and shit, like, it has the same problem where it got stupid. I like the character of Lara Croft. She's interesting, but ultimately she doesn't have a purpose and her storyline is fucked. So unless you marry the two in a way that makes some fucking sense, I don't know how you do it. Does anybody have anything to say against this? Yay, nay?
I have nothing really.
All right, cool.
I mean, I
don't remember the old Tomb Raider as much, so.
Anybody got slander
any
for
of the
new
old
Tomb
ones.
Raider? I mean, if you got slander, you get it out. Fuck it.
I mean, I just feel like they had a good idea with the first one, then they kind of just. It's like, oh man, we got this great idea. Then it's like, oh wait, what we gonna do next? And that's why the next one was like okay, and the last one was terrible. The last one was terrible because they didn't really have their hands on it. They let some bums do it. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like they can bring it back, but they gonna need to figure out what they trying to do, where they going, and that's it.
All right. Forget. I've started the new thing of like killing up topics after I cover them. Capcom, they numbers up. That's the simple thing on that topic. Hitman 3 recouped the project cost, so they gonna be good in that regard. We already know about the new James Bond game, and it won't have like a movie actor and shit. Also, they opened up a second studio to double the staff for Bond. EA has opened a new development team called Full Circle in Vancouver to make the new skate game. So I swear to God, it ain't good. I'm swinging on somebody. Question: is anybody interested in Persona 5 Strikers other than me?
I'm definitely getting it day one.
All right, that's that topic covered. We speed
I
run.
had it.
I'm interested in it, but I'm probably not going to be able to get it.
Understandable. Konami restructured their organization, and the gaming division is getting smaller, but and probably about to loan out things to people. That is what it is. This is the Jason Shearer section of the podcast because we'll be here for a minute. Blizzard absorbed Vicarious Visions, which is a New York studio that helped with Destiny content at one point, and they also make. I think they worked on some dumb shit. I don't remember. On a like heavy because I know the one studio made fucking Transformers. They helped on Transformers and fuck. What did they make in early? They did. Oh, Skylanders. That's what they did. Give me a minute. Skylanders. They helped on Skylanders and they did Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, the one I hate. So yeah. It be what it be, it is what it is.
Thanks.
I'm gonna be honest. Is anybody really hyped for any Blizzard game anymore? Like, let's be honest.
Overwatch 2. Let me quit playing.
Overwatch 2, dog.
Nah, like they don't really make games for me. Like they make MMOs or like multiplayer battle arena type games or cooperative shits. And most of those I don't enjoy playing. Well, I actually don't enjoy, but it's like only for stints here and there. I don't feel like just like, oh, you know what? I feel like going playing this today and play it for hours. It's like I play it for like 10, 20 minutes and I'm like, all right, I'm done. It is what it is.
I don't like. I don't like Overwatch. To me, like when it first came out, was cool, but like after a while, it just became ass.
I ain't gonna say ass, but it's super mid.
I mean, like you can argue to it. Like the problem was, it's like it was Team Fortress 2 at a time when they're like Team Fortress 2 is pretty much on Lifeline. Ain't shit happening. So, you know, you fuck with it.
Oh man, shout out to Blizzard though. They print money, even though their games are like mid.
Also, going out of order right quick, Hero Shooter Battleborn servers are shut down.
I thought that already happened.
No, it lost support. For good reason.
I could have swore that shit had already happened. Like, they didn't even. Or maybe that was just like the consoles. Like, maybe they just do it for PC now. I don't know, bro.
I'm just. Okay, so. I'm gonna give it above 50. People talking about how I had a friend, God bless her, love her to death, she the homie, that legit used to tell me that Overwatch killed that game. I'm like, I'm not sure Overwatch killed that game.
Wait, kill what?
Battleborn. That was her argument.
It kind of did.
It did, but it wasn't supposed to. That's the stupid problem. Battleborn was nowhere near even a bad game. It was a really good game, but people compared it to Overwatch for no reason.
Other than art style. Like, that was my problem.
Agree.
Like, they're two separate, very different games. The only thing they look similar in is art style, even though the art style is very distinctly different.
But those people didn't care. They still compared them. That's the problem.
Like, one was a first-person MOBA, which, that's cool, I guess, but at the same time. But I'm gonna keep it up. I played Battleborn. I didn't think Battleborn was
even
bad.
before it came out, like, he was comparing it to Overwatch. I'm like, but they're similar but different. Like, not that similar, but like, I don't know. But I just feel like people want their game to die for some reason.
It's fuck Gearbox. That's why. No, I wasn't. I was on fuck Gearbox hours at the time, but I wasn't on it that heavy yet. Was over it.
Yeah, Spectrum having shitty internet.
Oh man, it's almost like you need
municipal internet. No, I swear there's something going on with the ISPs, bro. Because everybody seemed to be having problems with this shit for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense.
It's like the second or third day in a row it's happened.
Oh, is that bad for you? Jesus.
Yeah, and the thing is, last year wasn't like, bro, I had like internet outage maybe twice.
Oh, you on
last year? So I don't know.
Oh man, so you on some Xbox shit? Your shit going down all the time. All right, I see you.
For this year, yeah, I guess so.
Remember when people used to shit on Sony all the time, and then all of a sudden Xbox started going down every other day? I remember that. Anywho, so we covered that. Talked about that. Oh, okay. Also this week during the earnings call, Activision Blizzard say don't expect Overwatch 2 or Diablo 4 this year. Which I say, cool. But people were upset somehow.
First, I like Diablo, I guess, but like Overwatch, like I'm just like, what difference are they gonna do with the second game? Just doesn't make sense to me.
The difference is that no, they get a new Canadian black chick. That's how it's the point. Only thing that's gonna change is Widowmaker's ass is probably gonna be like shiny or some shit. I don't know.
No, they're gonna make more characters just gay, just to be gay.
Wow.
And not actually be like they're not a gay character. They're a character who just happens to be gay. Actually, let me quit playing. They never really did that because they introduced Tracer, and then later you found out she was gay. So I'm not gonna put that on.
Motherfuckers.
The thing is, they could have just kept updating and expanding, and that's it. I don't know why they're making a second game.
Because they need more money.
Of course.
I guess.
Even though they're probably still making hand over foot of like fucking a lot of money off their game.
So they make money off the skins and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people are still buying skins for their game, even though, I don't know. Because all they really need to do is just like, oh man, people stop buying skins. Let's create more skins, and then they'll start buying those.
Be what Destiny 2 was the one. No. As somebody who's played Destiny 1 and 2, no, it's not. If you haven't played it, this is the problem. That distinction is very fucked up and not even close. Hardhead will even tell you that. Overwatch 1 is legit gonna continue to get updates while Overwatch 2 is out. That's the thing that fucks it up the entirety. Just another reason to charge $60-$70.
I mean, it's not fair to say updates because they've been recycling content for 4 years. So,
depends on what we call that's the other problem. Like, what's the distinction of recycle?
They literally haven't done anything new since the first year of the game.
Overwatch or Destiny?
Overwatch.
I haven't played Overwatch since like 2017, so I couldn't tell you. So I'm not gonna comment.
Me either.
I just don't like the tired ass gameplay loop. Fuck that game.
Listen,
I have no opinion. I don't hate either one or like either one. I'm just neutral.
Jigga is Switzerland in this case. Where is it? Yeah, Switzerland.
I mean, but I get someone who may say like, "Oh man, I don't feel like they've done enough." I get it, but at the same time, it's like, who am I to say? Because I really don't care. I just hop on to play it casually, have my fun, and get off.
I mean, fuck Activision Blizzard. That's all I can say. They haven't made good games. I can't tell you the last game they made that was really, truly good.
Actually, I don't even know what games they make. Don't they make like Call of Duty?
Yes, they do.
WoW, Diablo, Call of Duty, Skate. Not Skate. Why I say Skate? Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk, which
remake.
they just. Here's the thing about
Crash,
Tony Hawk. They
remake.
notice that they don't make any new Tony Hawk games, but they're always willing to release a remaster of an old one.
Is he messing up anybody?
Yeah, you sound a little like a ways.
Hello?
Yeah, now you sound better.
I don't know. It's been weird lately like that. I tried to fix it beforehand, but it be what it be. Let me just do this. What was I about to say? Oh, that's what I was about to say. So if you haven't read it, go read it. There is a Jason Schreier article about Amazon and how they can't make no damn video games. I suggest you read it. It's pretty neat. Fuck Amazon, Redhood. I'm sorry you gotta say it in front of you, but
listen, I can't say nothing.
Redhood, remember Redhood works at Amazon, so none of if it's an Amazon topic, none of his opinions can be trusted. Would you disagree with the statement I just made?
Listen, all I gotta say, man, go Luna.
Oh,
Whoa.
man. We gotta shoot Redhood in the back, y'all. We gotta get him the fuck up out of here. He ride for Amazon. He gotta go. Shortly thereafter, that friggin' article coming out, Amazon's new CEO, the replacement CEO, who Redhood is apparently trying to snuggle up to. I heard. I don't know if this is true.
Definitely not true.
But he's committed to making video games. To which I say, man, you canceled 2, and that New World shit looking kind of spooky, dog. I'm just saying. But we'll see. On to stonks. GameStop. GameStop, also known as "we'll give you $1.50 for 1,000 games," as their stock go up nearly 70%, and trading got halted. Y'all all know the story. Blah 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 blah. And now people are selling their shares. So it is what. All I know is a lot of people for all of a sudden thought they could. Damn, the Amazon bias as well. I mean, fuck Amazon. Listen, fuck Amazon. I didn't fuck with that stock.
I did sell. I sold like majority of mine.
Can't believe Sony. Hold on, can't believe Sony and MS are scared of Google and Amazon entering the market. They have every reason to be. I mean your chips, so I apologize.
They got more capital. That's the reason why they're scared.
Bro, you say Amazon, bro? They got money, dog. Like,
that's why. Like,
let me explain
people
why.
Don't realize that shit. They got a lot of money.
Y'all talking about they were scared. Just because they fuck up doesn't mean somebody shouldn't be scared. You can fuck up all the time, but if you got money to correct your fuck ups, then it's fine. Google and Amazon are not hurting for the lack of money. They got an abundance of it and want a reason to spend it.
See, the reason why Sony would be scared is because Sony needs the gaming market. Google and them don't, so they can just do whatever they want and like they don't really care about it. But Sony makes a lot of fucking money in the gaming division, so
that's their big major source.
Yeah, that competition could literally hurt them.
And I could say for Amazon, right? They own a lot of shit. I mean, I'm just speaking facts right now. I'm saying they don't just have gaming. They have Twitch. They own Twitch.
They ain't making money. Amazon Web Services is making money,
as well as their service in terms of buying products and selling products and the whole food market, all that jazz. Amazon Music, TV shows, movies, all that jazz.
Wait, hold on. Before we get off that, no, I'm going to let you finish. Then let me go.
Yeah, and then I think they also own Zappos as well.
Fucking
shit like that. So it's like what do you call it? A shoe brand type of thing in terms of work shoes, like work shoes and stuff like that.
You gotta use some Zappos boots.
Yeah, steel toe boots and shit like that.
No, you got some?
Can't confirm nor deny.
He got some.
All I want to say is fucking Amazon Music is the worst music service I've had the pleasure of using. That shit is terrible.
I bet.
It's hard to find shit. Like the like it always like they always have like a problem where like they have to verify, like I guess. So it's like when it like verifies instead of like creating like verifying your old files, it creates a whole new file that like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you just have like duplicates of music you own because like it just creates a new thing you gotta fucking add to your music. It's hard to explain, but bro, yeah, it just they suck. To be a company that's all about like software and shit, they suck, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna also say I forgot they also own Ring
Oh man,
as
just
well.
they're sucking off.
I'm just listening, bro. Just like Google, they own a lot of shit too.
Man,
Speaking of Google, Google Stadia has shut down their internal studios and is changing their focus to a third party.
Yeah, I mean the problem with Google is how do I describe it? I would say their strategy wasn't great, right, for their streaming service. Like they should have adopted the whole Game Pass model, Netflix model, for like you pay, I don't know, $10 or $20 a month, and you have these limited amount of games that will cycle out a month or a year or something like that. And stream on any device, phone, everything, TVs. But they went with the whole model of you still have to pay for your game, and you can pay the free one, the free model, but you don't get 4K, but you pay $10 a month and you get 4K.
Yeah, so. I don't feel like they knew what they was doing when they did it, but look, it is what it is. Hopefully they figure something out, right? I mean, it is like streaming games is not inherently a bad thing. Like, I just don't want it to be the main way people game. But as long as if it's like a side thing, like damn, I don't feel like downloading the full game or waiting for it to download. I can just stream it and play it. Like that, it could be like a good side thing. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So Jigga, what if consoles went streaming, but PC?
I don't want that.
I know, but I'm saying PC still stays the same. Would you just hop on the PC and that's it?
That's a weird analogy, or not an analogy, a weird situation. I don't think that'll ever happen.
I mean, but it's a hypothetical, though.
Yeah, because Xbox, I think in 10 years, Xbox will be out of the console space, and depending on PS Now and all that stuff, they might not have a box. If our infrastructure is up to snuff.
Doubt. Much doubt.
Like not other countries. I know. That's what I'm saying for 10 years from now.
10 years not enough time.
You think so? I mean, I don't know. I think we could get to other countries that have like fiber and stuff like that are like a gigabyte down, a gigabyte up, rather than having 200 down or 400 down and like.
But the only
thing you gotta look at, those countries are past fiber, and even in areas where we already have decent internet, we should be getting fiber internet. But it's the cable companies that won't take the time out to actually do it.
Oh, I agree.
3 of the places I've lived in, I still can go back and check right now by looking up the address on the cable companies' websites, and they still only offer usually 1 or 2 services like AT&T and Comcast, and they only offer 10 up and 10 down.
What's so like the thing is like the internet is not really improving. Well, it's improving, but it's not by choice. It's by competition. So I don't know. I feel like if Google's like, which they kind of stopped.
Oh yeah, expanding because of the red tape. Yeah. Because of
so it's like the internet's never going to get to the point where it's good.
And the reason for that is because of the other internet companies, and basically they tell the politicians like, listen, we don't want Google expanding more, and Google can't really do anything.
It's like, hey, pay us
Unless they
more
start
money,
paying
dog.
off a bunch of politicians to take off the red tape.
They won't even do that in another country. Australia is basically don't care what Google does anymore. They trying to stop Google from pretty much existing unless they pay. I don't know if you heard about it. There's this new thing going on with Google, where in Australia
They threatened to leave
Google
Australia.
if Google wants to send you a link to somewhere after you Google it, they have to pay those websites to post the links.
That's fucking dumb as shit.
Google like, ha, bitch, we out.
I mean, I don't get it.
Like,
why would
I was gonna say, like, Google was expanding near my area, but because of the red tape, they stopped, and I was like, fuck, they didn't get right to my area yet. Shit pissed me off. Because I would have got fiber. Google Fiber.
Google should have hit Obama up before you
I
left
mean,
office.
yeah, if they definitely like, I will want Google Fiber. It's the best one. It's cheap. It's cost effective. I don't say cost effective, but like, yeah, it's like for the speed
You get more bang for your buck.
Yeah, and they also have lower tiers. Like, say I don't want a gig, you can still get good internet for cheap prices. Like, it's crazy.
Like the base is like 100 and something, right?
Yeah. 100 meg, I think.
Shout out to America.
America!
Oh man, but capitalism's supposed to be so great.
Uh-huh. EU to rule on Microsoft's $7.5 billion deal for ZeniMax by the 5th of March.
Capitalism can't stop businesses from being dickheads.
Also, don't forget that I think he was the co-CEO or the CEO and co-founder of Bethesda, Altman is his name. I'm forgetting his first name. Passed away, so RIP to that dude. I don't remember much about him, but RIP.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Also, before I forget, fuck Todd. There we go. Balance
Wait,
out.
what do he do?
Todd is a shit game director.
I mean, but he's chilling at home. He ain't bothering nobody. What you hating on me?
Todd on my shit list just like Randy Pitcher on my shit.
Hey man, just watch out for his passion project for Indiana Jones.
Man, if that's his passion project, that bitch about to be trash.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, that's becoming a bad word to me. Like, passion project is becoming like a shit word. Like, that means the game is gonna be trash. I've never seen a passion project so far, in my opinion, been good.
I've seen passion projects that are movies be good. Games, unless you like an indie game, it doesn't work out. Excuse me, I burped. Switch has topped 79.87 million. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity sold, rounding up 2.8, well, rounding down because it's 4 instead of 5, at 2.8 million in the West.
That's fucking crazy. That's a
guess,
travesty, honestly.
What?
That game should not have sold that much.
It's a Nintendo game, and it's dry out here. You
I know, but it's like those games aren't good.
Yeah, I know.
It's just, and like I heard, like the story's actual garbage along with the gameplay. It's like I don't know, like why they bought that game. It just boggles my mind. I was like,
Redhood. What's the title of the game?
What?
Hyrule Warriors. This is the old game. You already know what's going on.
Yeah, but it's like listen, I was cautious with like let's say what's it, Persona 5 Strikers, right? But then seeing people's impressions saying it's more than that, and it actually like is intuitive and stuff like that. Because I was cautious about that stuff. I'm always cautious, and I look, and it's the same thing as like the first Hyrule Warriors game. Nothing changed. It's mindless, and it's just I don't know. Just dumb to me.
Understandable. Fuck Nintendo. Habitual.
I just hope Persona Strikers is good, bro. Like, I'm getting it because I love Persona now. I'm a Persona stan now. Oh man, they
did you finish Royal?
Yes, I did. They got that plat.
Good.
Jiggaapril. April.
Oh man, it be like that. When you come up against a good game, bro, you gotta get that plat, bro.
Ain't no platinum dude.
I remember that the last boss was kind of difficult. No lie, even 99. I was like, shit, bro. Gotta keep defending and fucking.
I don't even think I was
boosting your
99.
defense.
I was like 94 when I beat him.
I try to get all the buffs every single time. I'm like, yo.
Bro, I automatic off the joint. But I have like my persona with all the buffs. I
Yeah,
use
the
that.
auto. Yeah.
No, not even auto. I had like some are auto. Other ones are like I had to cast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating chips because I haven't had a lot to eat today. Apologies. I cast all that shit and then I go in. That's what it is. So they get the smoke. They know what time it is. Gran Turismo 7 will be more like the classic GT title, says Kazunori Yamuchi.
I mean, I thought that was like because sports is like, I wouldn't want to say spin up, but it's not an actual title like, Gran
I would
Turismo
consider
game.
sport like a prologue, not prologue, but it's kind of like a little. I would look at it as a mainline, but also I don't.
It's not a mainline title. I mean, if anybody actually follows the series, that's what they do with all the Gran Turismo games. They do a half step. That's pretty much all that is.
Yeah.
All I can say is Gran Turismo out here been busting it down. Pause. Putting out good content. So also, I just want to point out, no Sony game has been more supported than GT Sport, and y'all shat on it when it first came out. So suck my dick. That game is good.
I have no opinion.
This is a game y'all can slander because this game, I couldn't bring myself to play it. I had to watch somebody, and I'm not gonna say this is my opinion, but from what it looks, this is not me saying this is what it is. This is just saying what I saw with my eyes and how I feel about it. The medium is ass, but that's not the topic. Y'all can discuss that.
Oh yeah, that's just. I mean, I don't
No,
say
stop. I gotta introduce the actual topic. That was aside. You can talk about that too. The medium has already recovered development costs, says Blooper Team. How about Blooper Team? Y'all make a good fuck. Hold on. This is not aimed at y'all saying that y'all are shit developers. Not the point. I think y'all are probably very good at your jobs. I just think that the medium is trash. Excuse me while I go wash my hands. Continue the topic.
I'm not going to talk about the quality. I might talk about it a little bit, but I do find it interesting to recoup this cost because I was under the notion when they meant by recoup costs that because it's on Game Pass, Microsoft, paid them, of course, to have their game on Game Pass. And they said, previous interviews that some games have the deals where they'll just, pay the cost of their budget and stuff like that for the production of the game. But from what I'm hearing was that wasn't the case, and it was because of how many copies of the games were sold. But that was off of some people on Twitter were saying that. So I don't know whether or not if it's because of the Game Pass,
Yeah, I'm saying
partnership.
Who bought that shit, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm fucking Game Pass that shit.
So I'm assuming it's because Microsoft paid for the production after it was made for it to be on Game Pass.
I guess we'll never know, dog. Unless somebody come on and say, and I doubt they will, because it's like they probably figure it ain't in our business as long as they get their money back.
I saw Jigga streaming it in Blast, and I was just like, I cannot play that game. I will not waste money on Game Pass just to play it. Like, I've not paid for Game Pass since The Outer Worlds in 2019.
This is how you know I fuck with Outer Worlds. I am willing to buy the Outer Worlds again on Steam after I bought it on Epic Games Launcher. I bought it on there, and I'm probably gonna buy it again on Steam. That's how much I fuck with that game. That's how much I fuck with Obsidian exclusively.
I mean, I wouldn't. I enjoyed the game, but I probably wouldn't buy it again.
I bought the game plus the expansion pass. I'll do it again, bitch.
I mean, I want to play the expansions, but then I heard they're not. I ain't gonna say they're bad. They're just not that good.
The first one was pretty good. I just think it's short. But like my thing is, they're not going for like the length of a whole new game. They're going for quality over quantity. Short. I thought it was pretty good, but I understand.
I'm more of a middle. I need a middle ground, like where it's a lot of quality and a lot of quantity.
You're not.
I ain't gonna say a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot. Like there's medium quality and medium quantity. It's not too much, not too little. If it's too little quantity, I'm gonna be like, man, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be like, it sucks. But if it's too little quality, then I'm like, it sucks. You need it.
You're in a
catch-22. You gotta have that middle ground, bro.
That's the problem. You're in a catch-22. I'm not saying that you're wrong for that. I'm just saying you're in a catch-22.
Hey, look, that's a problem to fix that.
Listen, I bought the game plus the expansion pass. I'll do it again, bitch.
I mean,
I
See,
would.
and that's my problem with a lot of DLCs. Like, I don't buy them because like I get them. Then it's like, bro, I feel like that was a waste of time for
Jigga.
like you spend $20 for like 10 fucking hours.
Hold on, but Jigga, that's not on them. It's not necessarily on you either. What I'm about to tell you is it's indicative of how you enjoy content, and how you enjoy content goes counter to how people can produce content. That's not on you or them. It's just how things panned out. Ain't nothing wrong for having that opinion, by the way. Perfectly reasonable. What?
Like, moral of the story is you gotta make it either really, really good though. That's the only time where I will say like y'all earn my money.
I probably approach as long as it's quality. I can give a fuck about length. I've played plenty of short games that have been better than fucking 100+ hour games. But yeah. Yakuza, the creator of the series, has become the Sega creative director, stepping down from being chief creative officer.
Yeah.
I don't care about that anymore. That happened. Nintendo is replacing their Windows 1998 servers after 18+ years of use, which calls into a lot of questions about what the fuck Nintendo been doing online wise. I say more questions, excuse me. It introduces the NPLN system, which is probably running on fucking Windows 7 system, with Monster Hunter Rise being the first game on the new system. Nintendo, I'm sorry. I know people gonna get mad at me because I shit on Nintendo. And this is part of my issue. If it was Microsoft, Sony, Sega, and anybody else doing this shit, y'all would be on their ass like water right on rice. Because it's Nintendo, they getting the pass. Nobody deserves the pass. Not one person.
Especially for that, bro. Like, y'all, the servers fucking suck, bro. But I don't know, dog. It is what it is. Like, you pay for online, and there's like 1 or 2 games online, and it's like, I don't know, right? I guess they figure everybody else doing it, so we can do it too.
And my thing is, people used to shit
at least Microsoft and Sony give you games to where it's like it's quality. I ain't gonna say quality, but it makes you feel like paying for online is worth it a little bit.
No, but
it's not.
This is my problem though. People give Nintendo a pass for shit that people figured out in the early 2000s. That's the worst part. Sony and Sega had online figured out in the early 2000s. They weren't charging, but they figured the shit out. How the fuck is Nintendo behind the draw this much and still using Windows 98 servers?
Because Nintendo's always arrogant, bro.
Nobody's telling them not to.
Nintendo is just so arrogant and prideful.
And they wonder why they get back to back.
If you saw those like documentaries against like Sega versus Nintendo and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
it's very fucking pretty clear.
It's all fun and games until they saw Sony and they did Sony dirty. Sony's like, I bet, bitch. Sony said, "Hey, so I took that person."
Sony definitely hit them what they said. I took it personally,
and I took that.
We've been taking over games since then. Like, damn,
Sony really
did take it. Like, they just wanted to do the audio, right? From what I.
They was like, "We'll do the audio, dog. No problem." Nintendo, fuck that. Sony, and I took that person.
They ain't been on their head top ever since. Like, what
up, Waters? Shout out to Waters and his podcast. I don't know the exact name because I don't watch podcasts like that, but shout out to his. Watch his content. Shout out to the homie.
Thanks.
Listen, people probably think I'd be joking about. I have not watched podcasts in years.
To be fair, I can't be mad at that.
I don't like. It's not even like, oh, I fuck y'all thing. It's like I don't like stealing ideas. Like, I want things to be organic. Oh fuck, I forgot my question mark. Or a director criticizes developers for overhyping games with lies and deception. Well, motherfucker, welcome. Like, I don't understand why you trying to point the finger when you're a developer yourself. I really hate when people do this shit. Like, bro, don't point the finger at everybody else and then say some shit where you can be accused of the same shit. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, I'm hating that shit now, bro. It's like every site before you even get to scroll down, except the cookie.
No. So it's from Moon Studios, so it's the studio behind Ori. The game director Thomas Mahler. I have no problem with him personally, but it's like, bro, you like you can point to a bunch of overhyped games. It's all fun and games until it happened to you. Like Jiggy, how many times have I said that? Look, it's all fun and games still happen to you, right?
Facts.
So I'm like, bro, watch Microsoft overhype if there is a next Ori game. I have no clue how it sold. It probably did pretty well. And then
my whole issue,
crazy. Yeah. Go ahead, my bad.
My whole issue with that is like, I get it, like where he's coming from for his game, right? For his game in terms of budget and art style, and I love Ori actually, but you can't compare Ori to like, let's say,
Cyberpunk,
Last of Us, like any like high AAA budget game, because those are way different working circumstances.
Oh yeah,
it's not comparable.
Like, bro, you making Ori, dog. I respect Ori. It's a good ass game. First game was amazing, but there's levels to this shit. You can shit on fucking how No Man's Sky came out to the cows come home. Right now, it's a great game that I played recently. It's actually really fucking good. Like, I
won't say it's alright.
When was that? You played it recently. I can't say that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, when was the last time you played it? Because like, I played it in like the last month, so I played it for like 3 hours, and I thought it was cool. I deleted it.
I have my friends.
It's a good game. Only like it's too complex, and I ain't gonna say complex. It's just
too much
so
for
much
you.
You gotta remember. Like, oh man, this makes this.
So hold on, wait. So wait. So the word you're looking for is overwhelming.
Yes, it's a good game, and there's fun to be had, but there's some things I'm like, I don't like that.
DMV said that.
But if it's certain people, I can see how it can definitely be their type of game.
That post was garbage. I mean, I went and looked at the thread after the fact, and I'm just like, I feel like the problem is like people are like, oh, y'all so willing to forgive Snake Hill salesman. I'm like, bro, you can make that assertion and claim for a lot of people in gaming. You can make that claim for Phil Spencer. You can make that claim for Jim Ryan. You can make that. Is it Jim Ryan? I forget that man's name at Sony.
Jim Ryan.
You can make that claim for any fucking Shigeru Miyamoto. Fucking like I don't like. Also, fuck Miyamoto. Before I forget. I don't.
Yeah,
I do not care for Miyamoto. The passive aggressive fuck he is. Like, sure, you did some shit in the past, but that don't excuse you if you out here being passive aggressive with people. Fuck you. And this is my personal gripe with things. It's like, sure, you can make that statement, fine, but when you're also a developer, please don't forget that tomorrow the same people doing that shit can be you. Like, don't act like you immune. Nobody immune to shit. Motherfuckers get caught lacking every motherfucking day. There's no change in shit. Motherfuckers get caught slipping. Next Ori, like Microsoft can hype up the next Ori is like God's gift to game, and y'all gonna be in that same motherfucking situation talking about, well, shit. So now, and then the expectation's different. Then you looking at the shit like, well, fuck, they didn't put us in a hole or some shit. A very different level of expectation and what you got to do. So I'm like, yo, be careful in what you say.
But I also kind of agree, like, don't overhype games, because that can actually destroy a game. Because some games, it's like they're good games, but because the hype was so big, they can never live up to that expectation. So it's like, if people would have kept their ideals like smaller, I don't know, it's like been better.
Yeah, Warhammer 3, we can cut that. Oh fuck, I killed something else by accident. Oh, I like highlighted both by accident. Sony has a 1.9% stake in From Software's parent company, Katakawa, if I recall off the top of my head. Let's see if I got it right. Yeah, I got it right off top of the dome. So,
Katakawa.
So them and I think CyberConnect are like entering a deal where they like support each other with shit. It's weird.
Yeah.
But maybe Bloodborne 2, maybe. Not sure.
Well, okay, this is what I want to say to that. Because it's the parent company, right? And it's a possibility, right? But don't fucking like think it's 100% because
don't hold your breath.
That parent company is just more than what more than From Software. Like they own From Software. Thing is, I think from what I heard, they do mangas and maybe animes too. So it's like
maybe they do it.
they do animes, right? So
Yeah.
like this is also fitting into Sony as a whole with them wanting to do more anime content of owning Crunchyroll and Funimation. So don't just think it's just gaming related. It's most likely having to do with animes and maybe the sprinkle of partnership with From Software. But
They own a lot of
don't
companies.
don't get your hopes up and thinking like it's a sure thing.
Take that back. It was Cyber Agent and not Cyber Connect. It was Cyber Agent. Cyber Agent owns, I believe, Pro Wrestling Noah and PD. If you're probably wondering why I know that, I just know that. Don't worry about it.
Like, but they definitely been doing a lot with like buying anime shit for some reason.
Listen, Sony said, "Listen, we'll turn anime into some money, motherfucker."
Well, I would say the reason why they're doing it is because they know that the anime industry is growing, and more of the Western
Weebs are
markets
being
also,
born by the day.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Like you're freaking seeing Attack on Titan trending on Twitter, like, and I'm just like, yo, why is there 300,000 tweets on Attack on Titan? I love the show, but I didn't think it's popular enough to trend on freaking Twitter like the likes of like Mandalorian or Game of Thrones. Like, it's getting to that point that Sony realizes anime is growing consistently, and they want a big chunk of that pie, and they're going after it. I mean,
Sony, bro, people didn't know how much Sony owned. Like, I went and looked at their shit the other day. I was like, God, they own a lot of bullshit. So yeah, Sony out here like, motherfuckers, y'all gonna give us our money. We old.
As long as they don't fuck over Crunchyroll, I don't care.
Crunchyroll probably gonna die and become part of Funimation.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I actually like both of the services, even though Crunchyroll is the better service as to like the fucking apps and shit in the website.
I noticed some people are complaining about the UIs for both Funimation and Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
only
both
using the web
trash.
browser, so I don't know if they mean web browser or the app.
Probably no, because I use the Funimation web browser is fucking trash. It's hard to like find the anime that I'm looking for. Like, usually you can just go into and be like new releases or new for this season. It's like, and even then, it's like still hard to find the ones you're looking for. Like, I don't know why they made it so difficult.
Listen, it be what it be. It is what it is. We own the last two topics, but the last two topics are pretty easy because we discussed one. Embracer Group acquires Asper Media, which is a bunch of employees that used to work at BioWare and other places, and they're supposedly, because we don't know for sure, working on a remake of Knights of the Old Republic 1, the inferior game of the two. I know a lot of people may like that game, but fuck all y'all for being dum-dums.
Yeah, I think I think his name is Maddie Plays or something. I don't know. So like he's a big YouTuber. He was covering the KOTOR fan remake and stuff like that. And he was going in like there's a Twitter thread about it.
I actually figured that out before he did, funny enough.
Yeah, he found out, and then someone on a post on Reddit said Asper Media because they did the phone, whatever you call it,
the phone versions,
ports, right, of KOTOR 1 and 2, and like Jason Schreier is like, oh, it's some familiar death, but not many people could guess it, and then Jason Schreier kind of commented, is like, basically, it is Asper Media. And they even said on their listing they're making a licensed IP game, RPG and stuff like that. So I don't know whether or not it's actual remake or a new KOTOR title, but I would assume it would have to be a remake, right? And they're probably going to make it canon in the Star Wars universe because it'll be under the Lucasfilm Games brand or some shit like that.
Most likely.
But if they do those remakes supposedly, and they go to KOTOR 2, make
KOTOR 2 is the more important game canon of the two.
So they could do both. So.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, of the two games, the more important one is the second one. That the only thing you have to really do there is make sure you don't fuck up. That's it.
Because I don't know what Asper Media has made in the past, though. So I can't really. I don't know. I can't judge if they're gonna do a good job or not.
They're based in Austin, Texas. It's a bunch of. Funny enough, their parent company is Saber Interactive. And also, their parent company is Embracer Group. So, like, you got a parent of a parent.
So I'm confused. Is Embracer Group like? Is that ties with Deep Silver or no?
Almost the same company, if I recall. Let me go check.
No, or THQ Nordic, or one or the other. I don't.
It used to be THQ Nordic.
They changed it again.
Yeah, they're just Embracer Group.
Okay.
They want to be known as THQ.
I mean, I don't know. Embracer is just so weird because it's like I got confused. I was like, yo, isn't it THQ Nordic? It's like, I don't know. I like THQ Nordic better than Embracer Group, to be honest.
What did THQ Nordic do?
They've been doing a couple SpongeBob, Bikini, whatever.
Battle for Bikini Bottom, motherfucker. Be respectful, pussy.
Yes, sir. And what? Destroy All Humans remake.
Darksiders 3.
Yeah, 3. I was gonna say Dark
Also,
Rock.
they now own Gearbox.
Yeah, they own Gearbox now. There's some. They're getting bigger. It seems like so with their acquisitions.
They also own the studio that did Little Nightmares. Like, what are they? They own Koch Media.
Koch sounds familiar.
Koch Media, I think. Deep Silver is different. Let me go look at Deep Silver.
Koch Media like a big conglomerate thingy-majig or something.
They just acquired a bunch of studios and said, "Listen, make video games, bitch." The moment that company goes down, like, bro, people are gonna be fucking buying. Oh, okay, so that's how it works. So Deep Silver's owned by Koch, so Koch is owned Koch Media Holding, which weird shit, but yeah.
But the video game industry is becoming really weird, bro. With like who owns who, and it's crazy.
It's it is homogenization, where it's like everybody's like falling under somebody else's, where it's becoming a lot less. There's a lot less not diversity in terms of like studios, but a lot less studios out there in the wild. So there's going to be a lot less studios that are solo doing shit.
And the minor stakes in companies as well too.
Yep. Tencent is either going to own you. Now, not like with the Tencent, it's a joke, but Tencent is going to probably be going after a lot of companies.
Yeah.
I think what somebody said, like, to make games in China, or not to make, but sell games in China, Tencent has to own the Party company.
No,
heard that somewhere. I don't know if that's true.
A Chinese company has to have a hand in it.
That's fucking crazy. I mean, no, I mean like a percentage of the like company.
No, they don't need a percentage. They just have to have like you like unless like you get special permission, like you have to have a Chinese help you.
That's fucking weird, bro.
Oh, that's just how they rock. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It definitely is. No, I mean it's still weird, but hey, I can't knock the hustle. Hey, you want to sell here? Look, you got to give some of that, but
I mean they get some of it anyway, but they make it very, very much have to use. I mean that's reasonable.
No, it's definitely reasonable. China.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, Jigga.
Well, all I just said was China.
I know the way you said it though.
I don't listen. I don't got nothing to say about Gearbox. I don't give a fuck about Gearbox. Fuck Gearbox.
Damn, they never did nothing to me.
Some good games recently.
I mean that's true, but neither has was it 343?
Was it supposed to care?
Or Coalition?
Was it supposed to care?
Yes.
What about 343?
343.
They haven't made a good game recently.
They haven't made a good game at all. Like other than Halo 4 Story, which I consider good, none of those games have been astronomically good. I wouldn't call Halo 4 a good game. I think the story is good, so I consider the narrative good gameplay wise. Halo 5 story was cheeks. Gameplay wise was better. Not all around good.
Then the next Halo look ass.
I'm not interested in Infinite at all.
I'm not interested in any Halo or Gears, bro. That's why I want Microsoft to make another franchise. Stop rocking with Halo and Gears, but it's like, okay, that's good for your core fan base, but what about people like me who don't give a shit about those games?
The only game
like that's my thing. Sony does that. Like, oh, we got the Uncharted, we got the thing, but then it's like we're branching out, making a samurai game. We're branching out, making you fighting a robot game. It's like they're doing all this shit. So it's like Microsoft stop just focus on the same fucking 5 things.
Wait a minute, you did get a new game, Jigga. You got the medium. What you talking about?
Oh,
and it sucks. Okay, but I will give them at least they attempted. At least they attempted to make a different type of game. I give them that.
Jigga?
It's not a first party studio though. But.
What about Grounded? What about Grounded, Jigga? What's popping?
What about Grounded? Yeah,
Grounded is fucking game too, Jigga.
Who?
Grounded gave us a brand new game.
What game?
Destruction All Stars, baby.
Destruction All Stars.
Man, anybody worried about that bum ass game? I'm talking about actual good games.
Jigga gonna get canceled.
Like Days Gone. Days Gone.
Good.
Who said Grounded was good? I hated Grounded.
You thought Grounded was good. You thought Sea of Thieves was good.
Oh,
no, I saw Sea of Thieves was okay. I thought Grounded was ass. Me and Sin played that shit for like 10 minutes. Sin played it for like 30. I said it for 10 minutes, turned that shit off, and never turned it back on again. Deleted it immediately. That game was ass.
What's the game y'all named? I think Jigga liked that one too. The other Xbox game.
Bleeding Edge?
They turned that game off.
I forgot
again, I played that game for 10 minutes, turned it off like this shit's ass. I need a AAA gaming experience from Microsoft, bro.
I mean, Perfect Dark, man, hopefully is good, but I don't know about that.
That don't sound like something for me, dog. Sound like something for y'all.
I'm only interested in Perfect Dark because it's one of the few rare titles that I fuck with. If I couldn't get Killer Instinct, I'll take a Perfect Dark. Fuck you, me.
Hey, Microsoft, y'all know what to do. Copy fucking Days Gone. Oh, man, still a whole idea. Swag. Instead of call it Days Before.
Hey man, you got Avowed to look forward to, bro.
Okay, yeah, that looks like it might. Well, we ain't seen enough, but from what I've seen,
what game?
Which is like
Avowed, sir.
Pictures, it looks good. From the pictures,
the only reason people should eat, like, bro, the people who are interested in Avowed are the people who actually played almost said Path of Exile.
No, it's not.
We have no idea what it is. Just like we don't have no idea what none of those games are. We don't even know what fucking
hold on. Wait. This is
the FromSoft game.
Talking about Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Yeah, we don't know what that shit is either. People need to stop hyping games if you don't know what the fuck it is.
Here's my whole issue with Avowed. Only people who play Pillars of Eternity will care about Avowed.
Yes, Pillars of Eternity. It's supposed to the rumor is it's supposed to be a prequel or
I have no
or something connected to the Eternity.
I guess, but even still, like the idea. No, here's the problem. The idea is it's supposed to be like a fucking Skyrim type game. Once I heard that, I tuned out. I'm not interested in that.
I definitely am.
If the game can't even give you a breakdown, there's no reason you should be out here trying to hype it off of a trailer that tells you nothing.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just trying to give these guys Xbox.
He's trying to give them a W,
man.
bro. He's trying to give
them. For what? They haven't done anything yet.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm trying to be the devil's advocate of the freaking podcast right now.
No, I'm just getting tired of people doing that. It's so aggravating.
Sir, it's because it's Xbox. That's all it is. You hate Xbox.
No, it's not.
Nigga, if Xbox say, look, from what we seen, it looks good. Man, you ain't seen enough. You ain't seen enough, bro. Just say you hate Xbox, bro.
You know what else they said that about? Do I need to name the ways? They said that about Cyberpunk. They said that about Crackdown 3.
People hype Crackdown 3.
They said that about Halo Infinite.
Hey, what?
Do I need to keep going?
So you getting mad at they hype for games? It doesn't matter if they
mad at them lying without showing you anything and you believing it. Because that's what you're doing right now. You believe in anybody.
No, I'm not believing it. But if I could say, okay, the concept looks like it might be good, and then you hating like you being hater.
What concept? They haven't given you anything.
I don't know the concept, but people who may have played the other games may know the concept. I mean, not the other game, but like the game that studio has made. Look, I'm not hyping it up because I haven't seen anything and I haven't played any of those games.
They're
so
liars.
I really don't
They
care.
deserve none of your respect. That's all it is. Liars.
This man just don't want to admit he's an Xbox hater.
No, so you gonna tell me that State of Decay 3 trailer was the right thing to do?
Oh, okay, no, that was a fucking lie. That was fucking bullshit.
Hey man, you know what? Let me get the Xbox shades, man. Just be like, yo, remember the PS3 generation with Killzone 2?
Uh-oh.
Hey
I'm
man,
not gonna lie.
He brought up the receipt. Here we go.
They say that's all I gotta say. Take the Xbox shades off now.
What'd you say?
By the time the PS4 launched, they lost that. And PS4 had more numbers somehow. How?
Listen.
How?
Man, listen. I took off the Xbox shades. I can't say anything more.
I don't know nothing. If I speak, I'm in big trouble because if I slander Xbox,
they have a W to the name.
Listen, the only W they had was back in the friggin' original Xbox and early 360. Anything after that,
like if you just root for the underdog, say that, dog, but don't cap. Just say you root for the underdog.
They no cap. Listen. I'd be the first person to tell you they ain't got shit.
Or I can just be rooting for Microsoft because I like their products.
You don't, Captain. You literally just say you don't like 3 of their games, but okay.
Anywho, let's get the fuck up out of here.
I like these systems, bro. Oh, you hating it?
Let Jigga like what he like.
Even though we said earlier in the podcast, and you agreed that the Series S shouldn't exist, but all right.
No,
sir, I like this. I like the Xbox One X, which I have. I liked the original Xbox, which I had.
You liked it?
I liked it.
Right, on that note, I love you, Jigga.
Man.
You my man, but on that note, we getting the fuck up out of here. I'm not gonna ask for no outros this week. We just gonna leave because
here we go. Ain't no Jigga again. That's crazy.
Nah. Microsoft has billions of dollars. They ain't no underdog. Same with Sony. Same with Nintendo. Who's an underdog? What?
Actually, they got more money than Sony, but
Microsoft got more money than both.
They got more than Nintendo too.
But they can't buy a good game. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying they don't know what to do with it. That's the issue.
Listen.
Them niggas just are funneling money out of the whole rest of the company and just throwing it in the trash can.
Hey! Listen. But if I slander
Game Pass, yeah, that's not making no profit. But
Hardhead, if I slander Philly Spence again, I'm going back. So I'm gonna need you to stop before I get in my bag. We gonna get the fuck up out of here because I'm about to pull the trigger on the shit. All right?
Yo, Phil Spencer, you saw give me that fridge.
They need to fire Phil Spencer. That's my.
Hey, Phil Spencer, y'all need an Xbox. Come pay me, dog. I got you.
We out. Bye.
Yeah, Jay. That's what Xbox is.
Why is James